Hey you guys, welcome back. Thanks for coming back to my channel and just, coming and watching me over here. If you don't mind, make sure, scratch that. You have to. It's a must. You have to like it or dislike it, and then you have to subscribe. Everyone that comes on here, subscribe so you can keep watching me. I don't know why you wouldn't. But today, and then you leave a comment as well. Don't forget, and the comments are all the way down at the bottom. So anyway, today I want to have a little story time. I really want to share a really story about a really beautiful story about me as a mother and having my first child. I really want to connect with other moms out there and just really connect with your experience and what you're gonna go through, what you go through. I mean, I really enjoyed the part of having her and just finally seeing this life that was created in my body. But at the time that I found I was pregnant with her, I did want a baby, but I was not married. I didn't have a boyfriend like that. I had a guy friend, and then, that guy friend, he stayed with me, but he was the type, he was so clingy. He just He was so clingy. I mean, I couldn't get rid of him. So I had one apartment and I was moving into the other apartment. So, I mean, I knew I wanted a child and we had talked about it, but I knew that I did not want a child with him. So I was like, no. So, as time went on, things did not work out with us. We were both on two different pages. He really wasn't trying to do much with his life. And me, I was still so young. I was trying to figure out my way. I was trying to figure out my way. And we ended up having a little scare, a little pregnancy scare. And finding out I was like, because I was done with him. I was like, we're done. And that's it. And he's like, well, what about the baby? I'm like, what baby? There's no, what baby? There's no baby. I'm not pregnant. I'm not. So don't worry about it. You go on about your way, I go on about mine. So anyway, in that time I met someone, uh, I met someone that, showed me like a whole nother world. And I family showed me things that I didn't feel as a kid. I didn't feel the love and all of that stuff, and really no, I didn't even really know how to say like I love you. Like I know how to say it to boyfriends and stuff, but as far as family wise, we didn't say that. So I really just, that attracted to me to them, for him and his family, because how they were so caring towards each other and just really really a family, and what I thought a family should be, and how you're supposed to care for one another. You cook for each other, or you cook, everybody eats, and all of this. You check on one another and all of that. And I didn't have that. So anyway, um I fell in love, and no puppy love. Well, it wasn't puppy love, it was real deal. But we didn't know each other that well to bring a baby in the world. We did not know each other that well to bring this gorgeous, beautiful baby into the world. And it's crazy because we ended up breaking up, and then when we broke up, I was pregnant. they were so caring towards each other, and just really, really a family, and what I thought a family should be, and how you're, supposed to care for one another. You cook for each other, or you cook, everybody eats, and all of this. You check on one another and all of that. And I didn't have that. So anyway, um, I fell in love, and no puppy love. Well, it wasn't puppy love; it was real deal. But we didn't know each other that well to bring a baby in the world. We did not know each other that well to bring this gorgeous, beautiful baby into the world. And it's crazy because we ended up breaking up, and then when we broke up, I was pregnant. And we were pregnant. I was pregnant, and I didn't even know. And I was like, I don't feel right. Something's wrong with me. We fought a lot, but, found out. I started getting sick, and I was like, yeah, I am pregnant. I really am. Like, really. Got me a dollar store test, I think 2 months later. Because, I never had my cycle or anything. So 2 months later, in my pregnancy, after we were done, we were broken up. But I knew him. I told him, but he didn't want to listen. So I go and I take the test. It's like, ding, ding, ding. Yeah, you're pregnant. So I'm like, okay, cool. I'm excited. I wanted a baby. I did. I really did want a baby. And I wanted a baby because I knew I was doing too much. And I was doing just too much, y'all. So I knew having a baby would give me some type of purpose, and would, help push me into a good place. So, I had her. I was just amazed. I couldn't even believe, and which I think every woman feels like that about her baby, but I could not even believe what I created. I took all the credit. But, she was gorgeous. She was blonde haired, blue eyed, gorgeous skin, little baby. And I named her, and the name fits her. He interrupted me. But, yes. So, I went through a lot of shit. I went through a lot. I even lost, because I was back and forth. I lived in my hometown, and I lived with my sister in a different town, Dallas. And, I was back and forth, and she was trying to do her thing, and she had a kid too, but her kid was older. And then I was just trying to figure stuff out. Like, it just did not click to me, like how to work. Like, because you work and work and work, and then you find out you're working all week, working late hours, and your check is covering your rent. That's it. If that, And then for a person with, a woman with a baby, it was hard. It was hard to, cover diapers, cover the, formula and all that stuff. And yeah, I got all the government assistance as possible. But, because I was really young and I didn't know, and I was in a town, I was in Dallas. I didn't really know what I was doing. So, I went through a lot, met a lot of people, lost a lot of people. Some people are meant to stay in your life, and some people aren't meant to stay in your life. So you keep pushing, you keep it up, you keep moving. So, through all the chaotic mess I went through, I mean, it's made me who I am today, so I can't be upset about it. But, yeah. But, yeah, I had to pull it together finally. And then when I did, it was like a light at the end of this tunnel. Oh, I got my lashes done today, y'all. They look good. They looking good. No filter on these lashes. But, you know, at that part when I started school, it was bad, y'all. Like, really, really bad. And when they say sometimes it takes you to hit your bottom before you come back up, that's the truth. For real. Because I hadn't hit my bottom, but my bottom was hitting me. I mean, I was still going and I was still trying to figure it out, but my bottom was tearing me up, was tearing your girl up. Like for real. So I had to get help, and with my daughter, because I was going to go to school because I knew that I had to do something. I had to pull it together and do something. Y'all seen that? Oh, spider. Play with no spiders over here. But anyways, so in the mix of me finding myself and coming back home, staying with my mom, working, got a job that was very a first job in my career that was that's a whole nother story, but was crazy there too. All these places I be working is crazy. So anyway, there, and then after that I met my husband. So I mean, boys are here. Boys are here. You'll get to see them. But yeah, so then after that, now I'm here. 8 years later. Not 10, actually, from school, 10 years later. And your girl is on point with her career. But now I want to do something else, These people are crazy in here. I just don't have time. I want to work for myself, or I do, or nothing. I am the boss lady. There's no work for somebody else, but it does get the bills paid and on time, and it's good to have. Well, that concludes my little story time for right now. I hope that gives you a little insight on me and my life. And then there's one twin. Hey, baby. Oh, you found your glasses. Thank Jesus. Love you.
Okay, I'm getting out of here.
Okay.
Bye, guys. You better watch our video and pay thumbs up our channel.
Exactly. Put a thumbs up. And what else?
Thumbs up. And goodbye. And see you later.
And what else do they have to do?
And
Comment.
Comment down below.